Chun Li is one of the most iconic video game characters ever. She is the first lady of fighting games and belongs in the pantheon of women characters in video games, alongside characters like Tifa Lockhart and Lara Croft. Chun Li is probably most iconic because of her big, enormous presence in the Street Fighter franchise as well as other Capcom games. In many Street Fighter games, she has been high tier or even the best character in the game. She has at the very least been viable to some extent in every entry. Chun-Li's story follows her trailing in Bison in search of answers for her father's death. She also wants revenge against Bison for killing her father, so she devotes her life to taking down Shadowloo as a member of Interpol. Once Shadowloo is defeated, Chun-Li adopts a young girl named Li Feng and settles down, now choosing to train the new generation. However, she does briefly step back into action to help defeat the Illuminati. So why do we love Chun-Li? Chun-Li has a very eye-catching and pretty design. There's also something to be said about her dominance competitively in Third Strike, one of the most beloved Street Fighter games of all time. But of course, another big reason is the fact that she's the first lady of fighting games and one of the first ladies of video games ever. Her inclusion in Street Fighter 2 showed that it wasn't what was between your legs that made you a good fighter, but what was in your hearts. Did I really just say that? Chun-Li is my personal main in almost every Street Fighter game I have ever played. She's my favorite character in the series and one of my favorite video game characters of all time. I really liked how she focused on kicks, which is a fighting style I myself am trying to learn, and she was one of my inspirations as a kid to work out, especially my legs. And while I do fall behind sometimes, I still try to push myself. She was also Chinese like me, plus she was thick! Low-key probably my first video game crush, to be honest. And she was voiced by Laura Bailey, who voices my favorite video game character of all time, Lucina. In closing, Chun-Li will go down as one of the most iconic and influential video game characters of all time. And she deserves it. Even Cardi B made a song about her. I really like playing her in every Street Fighter and seeing how her story and design have developed and evolved over time. Also, at the time of this video's release, it will be Chun-Li's birthday, so of course I had to come out of hiatus to celebrate it.